Good morning students. Today we are going to start the second semester, and in this semester first chapter which is in your syllabus, that is the Sangam age. So the main question which come in your exam, that is the meaning of Sangam age. What do you mean by Sangam age? So first I will tell you that the Sangam age is considered as a landmark in the history of India. Clear? The word Sangam is a Tamil form of Sanskrit word, that is Sang. Sang means association. So thus we can say that during that time the Sangam age refer to a period when the Tamil literature was composed by a number of poets and bards. So that period is known as the Sangam age, when the literature was composed. Clear? So Sangam means refer to the gathering of poets and bards which was took in the first century BC. Clear? First century BC, when number of poets and bards gather. So it is referred to the gatherings, it is referred to the gathering of poets and bards is known as the Sangam age. Clear? So it is believed that the first Sangam was attended. So 3 Sangams were attended. It is believed that the first Sangam means gathering was attended by which peoples? By gods and legendary saints. Clear? So saints were attended the first Sangam as well as God, and the work which is done by them that have perished. So second Sangam, then second Sangam also there. Second Sangam was attended by several poets. Clear? It was attended by poets, attended by several poets which produce a mass number of literature, which compose a literature, and out of that literature the main work, that is Tolka Piyam. So please underline, it is given in your book the Tolka Piyam. So Tolka Piyam was written by Tolka Piyar. Tolka Piyar is the name of a poet. The name of work is Tolka Piyam, in which he wrote about the Tamil literature. Clear? So that mention, that provide. Then third Sangam. So that is third one. The third Sangam attended by many poets and bards, and vast number of literature was survives under this meeting. In this gathering, number of literature was provided. So but believe that during that time 3 kingdoms were consisted in Tamil, in south side, in southern India. In that area, southern part of India, 3 kingdoms were survived during that time. One is Pandyas, second one is Cheras, and the third one is Cholas. Clear? So 3 kingdoms were survived during that times, and what they did, they were in constant war with each other. So they were in war with each other during that time, and whatever the wars done by them and whatever the works, deeds done by them, that become the theme of Sangam literature. Clear? So that become the theme. So that mentioned by the different poets and bards. Clear? Now from where we get the source of information, where we which information provided to us, that information which whatever provided about the Sangam age, from where we get the source which is provided information, that is Tirukural, the main source of information. That is Tirukural. Tirukural is the name of the source, name of the work. Okay, the writer the poet who wrote this work, that is Tiruvalluvar. So Tiruvalluvar is the name of the name of the poet. Clear? So underline both the names, Tirukural, the name of work, as well as the name of poet, that is Tiruvalluvar. Clear? So it is one of the most celebrated work of the Sangam literature, which is made by the Tiruvalluvar, that is Tirukural. Clear? So Tamil, he was a Tamil poet and philosopher, and it considers number of literature related to Dharma Shastra, Artha Shastra, all things are collectively written by him. Clear? So it comprises a series of brief metrical proverbs or different aspects of the lives and religions of different kingdom also written by them. Clear? So that work is a collection of Tamil couplets, which was organized into how many chapters? Into 133 chapters. Clear? So Tamil couplets provided to us, which become the main source of Sangam age, it included into 133 chapters. Clear? So each chapter has a specific subject, clear, which was throw light on the Sangam age. Clear? Further, these 33 chapters grouped into 3 categories. These grouped into 3 categories. 133 chapters grouped into 3 categories. The first one is Aram, then the second one is Porul, and the third one is Inbam. So 133 chapters categorized into 3 categories, 3 grouped. One is Aram, Aram means righteousness, Porul means wealth, and the third one is Imbam means pleasures. So while Aram and Porul, both these terms, these groups throw light on the ethical livings, and Inbam, these throw light on the public affairs, whatever the public affairs are done by the peoples, that throw light with this work, that is Inbam. Clear? So this type of information provided into the Tirukural by the poet, that is Tiruvalluvar. So all these 133 chapters and 3 is Aram, Porul and Inbam, 3 categorized. Underline in your book and after that learn it. Thank you.